I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. My family primarily focused on schoolwork and sports. That's how we kind of got out that mentality of that quote unquote street culture. Went to MSU, then I had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. I found myself at the first half of COVID, and I was working at Home Depot, and I decided to drop everything and join the military. And I wanted to stay home while trying to finish my degree on the side, and National Guard gave me those options. I was a signal support specialist. I basically maintain radios, maintain radio equipment, and make sure we have communication throughout the entire battalion. They sent me overseas. I went to Kuwait primarily, and I went to Bahrain and another different country in the Middle East. Our main mission was to just maintain communication operations throughout the Middle East, and we completed that goal. I learned a lot of skills. I gained a couple of IT certifications overseas, and I was able to bring that into my day-to-day life. I came home and immediately I was staying with my parents, and I didn't have any job prospect at that point in time. I was itching to get out the house and just to find a career and just to get my life back started. I found a Peckham posting for an IT position on the online passport renewal service. And I thought like, hey, I got a IT certification. I think I can do this job. And I sent in my resume, and a week later got an email back, scheduled for an interview. I ended up going there and taking the position. Basically, I just help with that process, helping people with navigating the website, setting appointments, or rather just doing basic troubleshooting methods just to make sure the customer is able to use the website properly. I didn't have the soft skills to work with people on the phone, different clients, and figuring out their issues. Once I figured that out, I realized that most people don't understand IT, and I took that into equation, and that's how I got my major at MSU. Which is communication data analytics, just helping people understand IT and just breaking it down so it's the average consumer can understand what's happening. Peckham was really flexible with my schedule. Whether I had a class that interfered with my work schedule, whether it was at an awkward time of the day, I was able to either switch to days or nights. And also with my National Guard service as well. Some of those days fall on a Friday or a Thursday. And I can get in contact with my supervisor, tell them that I had these days where I had to go serve. And I was able to take those days off and get compensated for that as well. The veteran groups at Peckham is just a group of veterans that come together and talk about their experiences in the military and talk about their personal lives. And it's almost like a group therapy session. You can bring your problems to that, and we all meet together and just talk about day to day, talk about our lives, talk about the good and the bad things. That's one of our things we do every day. Like what's something good and what's something bad, and we will discuss it. When I graduated in December of last year, I decided to just look out for new positions, knowing that I got this new degree. I found a position online at the Detroit Passport Agency, and it's kind of similar to what I do now. Just like I believe that I can take this position. I have the skill set. I went to the interview. They asked me about stuff I did at Peckham and stuff I did overseas and the experience that I have. And I believe I did fairly well. And they contacted me back saying that they wanted to do another interview. Then I ended up landing this job, and it's a system administration position, becoming the IT of the IT department. Peckham is a great organization where you can come in any race, gender, ethnicity, and you'll be greeted with open arms. We'll take care of you no matter what. They have different courses. They have painting seminars you can go to. And everybody, I feel like the whole environment of Peckham is friendly and open. And there's just different possibilities of where you can go to, and I would say pathways to success.